So tonight's dinner is Boudin King Cake with crawfish cheese sauce. So anything, my mixer is 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, 2 eggs, 3 to 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a cup of milk. Alright, it should work about like this when you're done. So it's kind of cheese to go inside of our king cake. You know how to buy king cakes, especially corner stores. You can make your own and they taste great. So it's time to, our dough has risen for our king cake and we're gonna bake it on this just a little bit. And I'm going to cheat. Yeah, so we're gonna do that and then I'm gonna cut this in half. And you can take this and I'm gonna shape it into a circle, pull it out a bit more. Plenty of dough. So this is, I don't know how to, and remember we have the other half to go, so I'm gonna get all of this in here. I'm gonna put all this cheese on it, and then some green onion. This is a mess. That's okay, it's gonna taste amazing. All right, and then we're gonna set this aside for a minute. This is the piece that goes on the top. You gotta get it about as big as your bottom ring. And then I'm just gonna cut a little bit of that. And then we have this, can you see? It looks so good. So we're gonna take this and put it on top. I wish you could see. But we're gonna take the top and go under. We're gonna do that all the way around. I should probably point out this is the cheat method. King cake is just like a stuffed brioche bread. And then the same thing on the inside. I'm gonna tuck in our, all right, ta-da. And then you can brush it with garlic butter, but I have this stuff from my friend. It's the best stuff ever. And you can put that on the top. And then that'll get in there. I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on it now, but you're gonna put more cheese when it goes in the oven. But we'll have a little hole right here. And then also I like to put some, you can also put some Tony Sasheries on the top. Alright, so it's got the rise and then it'll go in the oven. We let it rise for 30 minutes so it's nice and plump now. And we're gonna throw it in the oven for 350, about 25-30 minutes. This is crawfish cheese dip. There it is, okay, crawfish cheese.